Hey guys, I'm doing a review on the Lancome Bi-Facil Double Action Eye Makeup Remover, and it's almost out. Well, I'm probably about a third left, and I got this from my Luxe box a couple months ago. Regularly it costs $35 in Canada and then $27 in the US, and if you're in Australia or UK, probably even more than that. Now on the website they say that it lifts off all types of eye makeup including waterproof, and that it has a bi-phase formula that leaves the eye area perfectly clean. I'm just reading it down here, that's why. They say that the lipid phase lifts off eye makeup while the water phase contains a special emollients to refresh and condition skin without a greasy residue. So that's why once it'll settle, you'll see that it will have two kind of different layers. And even now, if you look at it closely, I'm not sure if it'll focus in on that, it kind of just looks like a cloudy material, but if you actually look closely, you can see there's little like bubbles in it. So I will set it like this for a while so you can actually see the separation between it. So yes, it does have that water layer and then the oily lipid layer. So you do have to shake it or at least invert it before you use it. Usually I just go and then I just squirt it out. At first I wasn't sure how that oily layer would react with my skin since I am very acne prone, but I mean, you're just putting it around your eyes, you're not washing your whole face with it. You do notice that it has a little bit of oiliness. It doesn't really leave a heavy residue, but anything that there is, you'll just wash your face after and then that'll easily come off. And I haven't seen my face or any eye around my eye area break out in acne or anything, so that's good. And as they say, it does work on waterproof mascara. It works really well with kind of any eyeshadow, any eye makeup. You just kind of do one swipe and it comes off. With the waterproof mascara, because that's kind of most of the mascaras I use that are waterproof, you have to work a little bit harder. You have to do a couple swipes over your eye, but no, it comes off. It leaves a tiny little, very little bit. I don't notice at the time, but then when I wake up the next morning, I do have a little bit of product underneath my eye, but then I just do that again in the morning and then it's completely gone. So I did a little experiment. I put some mascara on my hand, some waterproof mascara. I used the Colossal Volume Express waterproof. That's kind of the one that I'm using at the moment. And I'm going to test this, and there we go. Now you can see from here down, that's kind of one layer, and then here up here are the bubbles, and then it's little, yeah. So you can see there. So I'm going to test this one, how this works compared to my Quo one that I swear by this one. I love this one so much. And this also has the double layer. You can't see it as well. There we go. So here and here. So we're going to use this one first. Now before I start with the demo, I will say about the packaging, it actually has a child's protective cap on it. So you can just keep turning and turning and it's not going to open. I'm just going to invert this twice. You actually have to push down and then it opens. The first few times, I mean, it was like kind of a pain, but now I don't even think about it. I just automatically reach for it. I just go like this and then squeeze it off. And so it has just a little hole on it, which is good. Not too much pours out. And actually the way it's configured is that really not a lot. You only get a few drips out. And the bottle's pretty tough. I mean, you could squeeze it if you wanted to, but it's nice that if you would be able to squeeze it easier, probably way too much product would come out. So I just have a little bit on it because that's all you really need. And we'll go with, let's see, one swipe. And it already got a lot off, which is nice. And then I'll just kind of do the same side. And then we'll do two swipes. Oh, almost all gone. And I'll just flip it over and we'll get that in three. There we go. So pretty much three swipes. I mean, there's a little bit here, but that's on a weird part of my hand. So pretty much three swipes to get the waterproof mascara off, and I gave it some time to dry as well, which is really good. I'm very pleased. Now we're going to compare it to the Quo, which I love as well. So we're just gonna couple drops of that as well. And same idea. One swipe. Two swipes. Ooh, not as good. Three swipes. Four swipes. So it got off in four swipes pretty much. So as you can see, this one, the Lancome one, is a little bit better, which is good. I have done a lot of reviews on eye makeup remover and I hadn't found one that removes makeup better than this. Mind you, I was looking at cheaper ones. This is, I think, $12 not on sale. You can get it for $10 and I've seen it for $8, so I stocked up when it was $8 on sale. Versus this one is $27 or $35. But you only need a little bit. As you can see, I still have about a third left, and I got this in my June Luxe box. It kind of came the end of June, like the 20th or something, so I've been pretty much using it since I got it. So I used it all of, about a week in June, I guess, and then all of July, and now end of August. So I gotta say that it's lasted about 2 months, and I still have this left. So there were maybe a couple days where I didn't use it, but definitely I'd say I'll get through about 2, maybe 2.5 months with this bottle. So then when you think about the price, it's not that bad. You really only need a little bit. And as you saw when I poured it, only a couple drops come out at a time. So it's good packaging that you're not going to waste it, to waste the already expensive product. But it's truth, you don't need to have a lot. Some of the other ones, the cheaper ones, and not necessarily this one because this is still pretty good, but other ones where you need to have a whole lot of product, you have to almost saturate the whole little puff for it to come off. This, I basically just make a little dime-sized spot in the middle, and that's enough to take off for both eyes. Maybe if I did use more, I wouldn't have to use it the next morning, but I don't mind doing that. So overall, I recommend this. It works amazingly well. This is the best eye makeup remover I have yet to find. I don't quite like that it's so expensive, but I mean, that's what you get, especially when you're paying for Lancome. I think it is worth the price, especially if you wear waterproof mascara. If you don't, then you may not need something so heavy duty. Then, I'd say save your money. But if you wear waterproof mascara, or even if you want to get a bottle for those nights where you go out and put a lot of eye makeup on, and then you want to come home and not have to spend a long time taking all your makeup off, your eye makeup off, then I'd say even invest in a bottle like this. And I mean, it's not going to go bad. You can keep it in your cabinet in your bathroom. If it's nicely sealed, it'll last a while. So with me, when I use this up, I will repurchase it, even though it's so expensive. But I'll get it, and I'll kind of go back and forth between this one. I mean, $8, you can't really, it's hard to beat that. And they're comparable. The Lancome one is better, but I mean, the Quo one, it's pretty close, and it's about a third of the price. So I will purchase this again, but I won't use it as my regular eye makeup remover. I'll kind of just save it on those kind of days when I use a lot of mascara, or then if I go back to using eyeliner, which I am in this video, but kind of sometime on a daily basis. In the summer, I haven't been using eyeliner. So again, I don't have that much to take off my eyes. But since I do use waterproof mascara, I think this is a good product. It's expensive, but it's worth the money in my opinion, and it doesn't sting your eyes or anything, and yeah, overall it's just a really good product and I recommend it. So let me know if you have tried this, or and what your thoughts are, or if you want to try it, or if you hate it, or if you have a waterproof eye makeup remover that you think works better than this, then let me know, providing that it's cheaper, and I'll definitely check it out and do a review on it. But yeah, I enjoy this. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!